Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It is 9 o'clock on a Tuesday, and today I'm going to be talking about Britain's Got Talent and why certain people in the Magic community completely suck. So, it's a couple of days removed from Britain's Got Talent 2023, and the first thing that I want to say is that Cillian O'Connor was an absolute legend. An absolute legend. If you saw his performance in his auditions, right through to the semi-final, right through to the final, it was absolutely incredible in every way, shape, or form. One of the best acts that I've seen on any Got Talent ever. And that is a fact. And you know what? Not a single magician. Here's the thing, right? I love magic and I love the magic community, but my God, sometimes I hate the magic community with a passion, with an absolute passion. 99 times out of 100, they're great, but occasionally there's certain elements in the magic community that just flat out suck. And unfortunately, it reared its ugly head a couple of times after the final of Britain's Got Talent. And the reason is, Cillian got third place. Now, I thought he should have won. You know, he did a great job. I thought he should have won. He came third place. Fair enough. Absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. He did magic proud. He did everybody in this community proud. And his performance will go a long way to generating interest in magic, getting more people to book magicians. I guarantee it. But you know what? If you watched his final, you'll have seen that there was one moment sort of halfway through the final performance where a thumb tip got exposed a little bit for just a second or two. And what really annoyed me is the amount of magicians that posted on Facebook, literally within seconds of that happening, about that thumb tip being exposed. And I saw so many posts. Oh, you know, has anybody seen a missing thumb tip? And oh, that was embarrassing. And oh, now the magic community, now I'm never going to be able to use a thumb tip again because that kid exposed it on national television. And for every single magician, for every single person that's in the magic community that posted something like that online anywhere, you suck. And do us all a favor and get out of magic, you bitter, twisted, sad, pathetic old man. I am absolutely sick to death of those attitudes. I really am. Why aren't people talking about the incredible act? And I say, why aren't people? Let's be clear, 99% of the magic community are applauding Cillian's successes. I just want to address that 1% here for a little minute, because most people are saying, oh my God, it was amazing, it was absolutely fantastic, it was brilliant, and it absolutely was. I'm talking just for a minute to the 1-2% of people that felt the need to criticize a child that had the guts to go on national television, on live national television, and do what every other magician, I guarantee you, those magicians that are posting on Facebook talking about, oh, exposed thumb tip, blah, 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 they would never have the guts to go on Britain's Got Talent. They would never have the guts to go on BGT, because what they do is they know they're not good enough, because on their best day, on their absolute best day, when everything is going right for them, on their best day, they couldn't touch Cillian O'Connor's performance on his worst day. And so what they do instead is they sit in their armchairs at home feeling bitter and twisted and looking for every little thing that they can do to slag off his performance. I saw it with Ryland at Blackpool a couple of years ago when he had a hiccup in the gala show, and then in the Beat the Wand afterwards you had this whole bunch of magicians that were slagging Ryland off behind my back, right in front of me, but I didn't know. Those are the same people that were probably slagging off Cillian's performance. And here's the thing, what you need to understand is Cillian's performance was absolutely incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Did you see the illusion, the vanish? I've never seen anything like that before. When he vanished on stage in just like a big burst of confetti, has anybody else seen anything like that? Why aren't these bitter, twisted, sad, pathetic magicians that are going on about a thumb tip that was exposed for 2 seconds, why aren't they talking about that incredible vanish, which I've never seen before? You know, every other vanish I've ever seen, somebody has to get in a box or something like that. Cillian was just standing there and just went up in a burst of confetti. And then, let's be clear, right? His semi-final performance was amazing. It was so well structured, right from the Silk to Apple, which is a classic of Magic, which hasn't been seen for a very, very long time, all the way through. The whole routining of it made sense. The flying around the arena, the vanish, the back into the anti-gravity box, all of that was just beautiful. And we know that from the results. The results have now been posted, and Cillian won the semi-finals by a country mile and absolutely deserved to win. I also have to give you a big shout out to Russ Stevens and Russ Brown, who and the rest of Russ's team, who were incredible when it came to putting all of that together, and Cillian and his parents and everything. I'm telling you right now, more people are going to be interested in booking Magic because of that performance than anything else that's gone on this year. And that's why I don't understand it when magicians slag off other Magic acts. Because every single time a Magic act goes on TV and does a phenomenal job, like Cillian did, it leads to more interest in Magic, which is good for every semi-professional and professional magician around the country. It's good for the Magic industry as a whole. I guarantee you, there's going to be kids that were watching Cillian's performance that are now racing off and finding shops like Alakazam, finding shops like the Merchant of Magic, finding shops like Penguin Magic, Vanishing Ink, all these Magic shops, and going and starting to learn Magic because they were inspired by a 14-year-old who went on stage and performed well beyond his years. The performance was exceptional. It's as simple as that. And for anybody, absolutely anybody, to slag it off is ridiculous. Absolutely, completely and totally ridiculous. And Cillian, if you're listening to this, I couldn't be more proud of your performance, and I couldn't be more proud of watching you go out there. And let's be honest, you're 14 years old and you got third place in a national competition, one of the biggest talent competitions in the world. That is incredible. And I just know, I've known Cillian for a long time, and his career trajectory is going up and up and up. I know it. The kid has a passion for Magic far and beyond most other magicians, and he's going to have an amazing career ahead of him. So first of all, congratulations to Cillian. I thought he did an amazing job. And again, one more thing, actually, just to add. He had 2 days to put together that final. Now, I'm sure they were thinking about the final beforehand, but he had 2 days to rehearse it. Because I know from working with Ryland on Britain's Got Talent, you don't think about the final. Your focus is on the semi-final. You don't think about the final. He did the semi-final on Friday, and he had 2 days to put together the final. That's just phenomenal. 2 days. 2 days to come up with that. I mean, that's just incredible. And it just shows. It just shows. Third place. The country voted, and he did an amazing job. So that's the first thing that I want to address. And as I say, I really hate the Magic community sometimes. And there's another couple of reasons why I hate the Magic community as well. The second reason I hate the Magic community is because of the winner of Britain's Got Talent, Viggo. The amount of entertainers that I saw that slagged off Viggo winning Britain's Got Talent is just astronomically high. Magicians who I thought I had a lot of respect for, going on a public forum, not going in like a Facebook group or something like that, but actually posting online on their own time frame or timeline, talking about how the show is a fix, talking about how Britain's Got Talent is fixed, and Viggo shouldn't have won, and it's pathetic and it's ridiculous, and this and that and the other, and is this what entertainment's all about? And I read so many comments. I should go on next year with a goldfish. I'd probably win if that's what talent is all about. First of all, as a professional entertainer, slagging off another professional entertainer's performance on a public Facebook page just comes across as pathetic. Second of all, the reason that this guy won is because he captured the hearts of the nation. Now, don't give me the crap that it's a fix. It's not a fix. Britain's Got Talent isn't a fix. I didn't vote for Viggo, not at all. But I didn't vote for Viggo, but I voted for Cillian, obviously. But here's the thing. I thought he was very, very entertaining. My whole family thought he was very entertaining. People who are saying, oh, he's not entertaining, he couldn't entertain, he did nothing. He's a professional clown. Go look at his website. Go check out his website and look at what he's achieved. His Edinburgh Fringe show has sold out. And before people saying it's sold out because of Britain's Got Talent, it's sold out because of Britain's Got Talent. His entire run has sold out. He's got like over 500,000 followers on TikTok, like 600 or 700,000 followers on TikTok. The guy is working hard at his art. And go back and watch his audition. Go back and specifically watch his semi-final performance. His semi-final performance was my favourite of the three performances. And tell me that that is rubbish. Just tell me that that's rubbish, because it was a very well-structured act. You know, I've seen magicians go on and say, oh, it was terrible because he didn't do anything. He just walked on stage and messed about. If that's what you think, get the fuck out of entertainment. If that's what you think, get out of entertainment, seriously. Because I watched that performance. I watched all three of his performances, but the semi-final performance specifically, you could tell that that was well worked in. You could tell that he knew exactly what he was doing. The timing was on point. The beats were on point. Everything was on point. And when something threw him a curveball, he knew exactly what to do, because you could tell he's done that act many, many times. Like when he was doing the My Name Is, and he started off with My Name Is Viggo, and he said, do you want to try? And Bruno went, My name is Viggo. He went, the way he dealt with that was a masterclass in how to deal with a moment of an act that's gone wrong, because obviously he wanted Bruno to say, my name is Bruno, and he didn't, went, my name is Viggo. The way that he reacted to that just made everyone in the audience laugh, just by stepping back. And then he delivered the line, which was obviously off the cuff, which is, I'm Viggo, you're Bruno, the new guy. That was just hilarious. That was off the cuff. This guy has just got funny bones. So to turn around and say that he wasn't entertaining is just ridiculous. Listen to the crowds. Look at the voting. It was a landslide in both the semi-final and the final. It wasn't even close, like 43%, I think it was, of people voted for him in the semi-finals. Almost half of the nation voted for him to go through in the semi-finals. And then in the finals, second and third and fourth and fifth were at like 10, 11, 12%. He was at like 20 odd percent. It wasn't even close. So to say he shouldn't have won is just ridiculous. Now people are going to say, well, that's only my opinion. But those people that say it's fixed, that's not an opinion. You can't say that something's fixed without giving proof. It's not fixed. I have been through Britain's Got Talent. I have seen the procedure. I know, I haven't been through it firsthand myself, obviously, but I know exactly what goes on behind the scenes. It is not fixed. It is not. The fact is, this is a really funny guy that came on stage and just made people laugh. And I think that's what we need a little bit more of at the moment. We need people to laugh. You know, last year when Rylan went on, and this year during the auditions, people were saying, oh, I'm sick of kids being on BGT. There were a lot of kids in that final act. Maybe that's one of the reasons. Maybe it's the fact that he's just damn funny. And he is. And I'm sorry. Again, I'm going to say the same thing about this that I did about Cillian. For any entertainers, for any professional entertainers that are going on and slagging off this guy for his performance on Britain's Got Talent. First of all, it's not fair on him. He's won Britain's Got Talent. He's gone in and won one of the biggest talent competitions in the world, and he's done it his way. When almost nobody thought he could, he had faith in himself. So it's not fair on him. But secondly, for anyone who's going on there and slagging him off and saying he's not entertaining and you're a professional entertainer, you are pathetic. You are absolutely pathetic, and you need to have a quiet word with yourself. We should be building up these acts and not pushing them down. And don't start talking to me about, but you do a review show, Craig, where you rip into people. Yeah, that's a completely different thing. That is reviewing a product and whether a product is good or bad. I'm talking about someone's public performance and talking about it in a public forum where everybody, magician and layperson, can see your thoughts. It looks bad for you as an entertainer. It looks bad for you as a brand, and it just is pathetic. And honestly, I wish that every single magician or entertainer that went on and said, oh, this guy doesn't deserve to win, this guy doesn't deserve to win, and started slagging him off, and I wish you'd just fuck off out of entertainment, to be perfectly honest, because the entire industry would be better off without you. That's the second thing I wanted to talk about. The final thing I wanted to talk about was Britain's Got Talent itself. I thought this year was a fantastic year, and I thought the magicians did a great job. I thought everybody did a great job. I thought it was one of the best years that I've ever seen of Britain's Got Talent. And I think that magic was represented in a really great light in many, many ways. Yes, there were a few hiccups, like the Tom Crosby thing. I think they could have treated Tom with more respect, absolutely. But by and large, I think that it was treated with a lot of respect. And you know what? I saw other bitter magicians going online and saying, oh, magic's not being treated very well this year, and oh, why does magic look so bad this year? And people were pointing towards the semi-final performance of the guy with the cards that was doing the arrow act in the audition, and saying, hey, it should have been on a big screen, and talking about a whole bunch of other stuff. And then bringing the magic consultant's name into it and saying, oh, what's the magic consultant doing? Well, I'm telling you right now, that magic consultant is Russ Stevens. As far as I'm concerned, and I've said this before and I will say it again, Russ is an absolute genius. Having worked with Russ a couple of times on a couple of different projects, including being with Ryland through the BGT experience, I can tell you that Russ cares about magic more than anyone else in this industry. And not only cares about magic, but he also has an ability to just look at somebody and just come up with the perfect act for them that's completely unique, that's completely different, and is perfect for a Got Talent show. I've never seen anyone else that can do that with such a wide selection of people. Look at what he did with look at the Witch from last year. Look at the Phantom from last year. Look at Ryland from last year. Look at Cillian from this year. Look at all of these different acts, and look at how they're far and beyond where they would be if they were just sent to go on there on their own and just do it on their own, right? I mean, I can't say enough good things about Russ Stevens. There is nobody, and I'm telling you right now, there is nobody that has done more good for magic in this industry over the last 10 years than Russ Stevens. Nobody. Absolutely nobody, as far as I'm concerned. The way that magic has been treated on Got Talent in the UK has just... Think about the old days. Think about the dark days. That was when magic was treated badly. Now, thanks to Russ, we have it treated not just amazingly, but because of Russ's input, you see stuff like The Vanish in Cillian's show, which again is unlike anything I've ever seen before. You see classics of magic like the Silk to Egg being brought to the forefront. You see all of these wonderful, amazing routines that Russ brings to the table and gives freely to all of these people that are coming on Got Talent. Like, I can't say enough good things about Russ Stevens. I can't say enough good things about what this man is doing in the magic community. And to have those same cross-section of bitter, twisted magicians going, what's the magic consultant doing? What's the magic consultant's doing? Well, the magic consultant has done more in one run of BGT this year than you will do for this industry in your entire fucking career. Anybody who wants to, say anything negative about Russ Stevens, show me what you've done. Show me what you've done for this industry. Show me how you've elevated magic. Because I don't think you have compared to Russ Stevens. Absolutely no way in hell have you. And for anybody who wants to slag off Viggo, for anybody who wants to slag off Cillian or any of the other competitors and say, and I've seen this quite a lot over the last couple of days, oh, I could have done better, I could have done better. No, you couldn't. Because if you could have done better, you would have entered. You would have applied to be on Britain's Got Talent. You're never going to see me apply on Britain's Got Talent because I think I'd die on my arse. Simple. I don't think I would do well on Britain's Got Talent. I'm not that type of magician. And a lot of the people, pretty much all of the people that are slagging off the other competitors, they're exactly the same. They're armchair critics. They know that they couldn't do anything on Britain's Got Talent. They know that if they applied, what would happen is they'd just die on their arse. They know that. They know that they wouldn't go anywhere. So what's the easiest option? The easiest option is to just sit in their armchair and slag people off because it makes them feel good about themselves. Well, the thing is, people like Cillian, who has just gone and smashed it, are doing things that you will never do. Things like people like Viggo. You know, I bet anybody would like a sold-out Edinburgh Fringe show. Well, he's got it, you know. Obviously, it's not that much of a fix. His Edinburgh shows has sold out. That tells me that a lot of people want to see this man. I just think there's a lot of negativity around Britain's Got Talent. It's every single year. Every single year, the magic community rally together to slag off somebody or something. And I just wish that as a community, as an industry, we would build people up. Now, like I said, this is a small cross-section of the magic community I'm talking about. 96% of the industry, they're holding, they're applauding the successes of Russ and Cillian and everybody else, but there's that small percentage of people that aren't. And to those people, I just say, stop being so sad, stop being so pathetic. And my final thing that I want to say, again, to finish this video off, is to Cillian O'Connor, to Cillian's parents, to the team that supported him. Congratulations and well done. You have, in my opinion, just presented the best run I've ever seen on a Got Talent show. Your performances were incredible, and I applaud you, and I can't wait to see what comes next. That's all I've got to say about that. Guys, do me a favor, let me know what you think in the comments down below. You want to see more videos like this? Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back again tomorrow at 6 o'clock with another Magic Live. And I'll be back at 5 o'clock tomorrow with a review show. So I'll see you again soon. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to join the Netrix if you haven't already done so, www.thenetrix.com. And I'll see you again soon. My name's Craig from Magic TV.